nice enough to attend it for me.
Why are they giving a compliment?
If you don't want it, I can have
By
it.
then.
And people care to hold it like that. Yeah, it was like, I was like, that's so good. It's just...
They're good? Okay.
Everything's excellent.
No, you're in the front.
Money that they were gonna give you, let's take it out.
Right. Incorporate or to like partner up with people. And I would just like to ask for like her opinion.
In 900 feet, turn right on West 41st Street.
Ooh. One bed, my bed. And the view's not bad. See a little bit of Times Square. Whoa, what's that? You see that? It looks like a giant hand. I have been to New York a handful of times, but I am such a New York noob. I've really only stayed in Times Square. Oh yeah, okay, so back to the room. A little cubby hole for stuff. My luggage. I'm pretty proud that I got everything in this one bag. Last weekend I was in San Diego and I didn't check my bag. I usually check my bag. I just fit everything in here, and it was so liberating going right through security, not having to deal with bag check, that I'm now addicted to just like bringing my bag on. Desk area. My brand new MacBook Pro. Oh, you know what? Let me show you this. What?
This is the second film that we have here at Doc NYC by director Ky Dickens. We are always very happy to, yes, Ky Dickens.
Well, thank you for coming out on such a cold Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And before I say anything else, I just want to get a show of hands of the people not from New York who flew in just for this film. Woo! I mean, if you're up here, it's almost half the audience. And what's amazing is, thank you for that show of support for the crew, for our team. There are people, I'm looking around from LA, from San Francisco, from Chicago, Milwaukee, Michigan, and everywhere in between. And it just means so much to us that you're here, and it's just the best thing you can do as a friend is show up, so thank you. Really quick, I want to point out, or at least mention, and then we can just save a big round of applause for the very key people of the team that are in the audience that are also all here. It takes a village, so I don't want to forget anyone, so I wrote it on a tag of a shirt. Okay, so our two producers, Alexis Jaworski and Amy McIntyre, such loyal visionaries who've been on I think almost every project I've ever done. Michael Agnasanti, so curious and passionate about his craft and the best person to be trapped in a car with listening to Hamilton for hours on end. Rachel Cantu, who wrote a beautiful score, and it's such an effortless heartbeat in a side of the film. I mean, it's just unbelievably beautiful, so thank you, Rachel. Irene Arellano, who did the fabulous illustrations you'll be seeing that give life to the illustrations. CJ Arellano, her brother, believe it or not, the talented siblings, who is our editor, and CJ, you're a wonderful collaborator. Two of our subjects, Ellen Bravo, who's an agent of change, and and Ellen, you'll watch Ellen's work in a minute, but she reminds us all that we all are activists, we all have something to give, we can always be giving more. Christina Wilson, who is also in the film, who shared her very brave independent story. So thank you, Christina.
You may appear to have a middle-class lifestyle, but really you're one pink slip or one car breakdown away from
28th in gender equality, and dead last in maternity.
Well, the great news is, Family Values at Work is a network in 25 states, and that may soon grow. And so all of these places have existing coalitions that people can plug into. And they all start by saying, me, what could I do? And then they realize, what I have is my life experience. And that matters. And I can talk to my friends and neighbors, but also to legislators. And and then they all use words like, what an honor it is, and how proud their family members are of them for having become activists. And they also see that we're in it for the long haul, that this is about long-term transformation.
And Ky, can you talk a little bit about identifying the various people that you found, other than Ellen, who makes sense why you're involving, but how you found them, what the process was of casting, as it were, and what you were looking for overall?
Yeah, well, I wanted to find a wide variety of stories, not just parents, people dealing with an aging an aging parent or a sick or injured spouse. And we actually followed, I think, maybe almost 20 people, 18 people that weren't in the film, and it was so hard to pick and choose. First of all, I don't think any of these experiences are rare. I think if you were to go talk to most parents, probably if any of the moms in the room, there's a bunch of people who are actually wearing shirts with the number of weeks they got, and there's a lot of zeros on them. 0, 0, 0. I mean, this is not uncommon. So even though I'm glad that you're in your chair being like, this is effed up, I mean, it is, but on the same side, like with a lot of subjects, that was a big part of finding subjects and getting subjects on board, is they didn't want to defame their company. They didn't want to lose their job. I had lots of conversations about wanting to kind of be a little tongue-in-cheek about it and showcase this kind of 1950s, dad's going to work and mom's staying home with the baby, with these stats that are absolutely awful and riveting and heart-wrenching, just to show that this perfect idea of American values, especially from that era that we associate so much with the perfect family and leave it to Beaver, is totally not true, and is completely contrary to the actual picture of America, which I think is revealed through a lot of the statistics. So the the satire was intentional.
So thank you again, Ky and Ellen and everyone else.
Did you go to Camden?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Did you go to Campbell?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Right, so that's where it's going to go.
Cheers. Some of the bartenders who knew we were regulars, they would not explain anymore.
Yeah, she said it was in Grand Central Station or located within it.
I mean, every single person involved in this film team is here, and it would not have happened without them at all. These people are crucial. It takes a village, and so make sure to thank Michael, Alexis, Amy, Rachel, Irene, CJ. Am I forgetting anyone? But truly, these people are, and then the subjects. Take time to enjoy all of them, but really go back and make a difference. Don't let it just be a movie, let it be a movement. So thank you for coming.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
tour.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Right? So, thank you. Maybe back.
It took us forever to find the entrance.
Did it take you a while too?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was really confused. I actually asked like the tourism person, I'm like, we gotta go around, find the elevator, and go to B.
We had to look it up on Wikipedia.
Even though you guys moved, I moved too. So it's like, so her schedule's a little silly, but like weekends, she's
Is that when like the whole thing?